So if you can see, like, today is cold. Like, here's some, so any kind of hot air, like I was explaining earlier, condensation, like today is cold, and if you can see that with any kind of hot air or anything, is gonna build up little streaks of water. So basically, when the compressor comes on and it gets hot and is running, it's going to build water up, and when it sucks all the air in, it may build up some water and it's gonna get into the bottom of the tank. So that's what I was explaining about, if depending on where you live, and if it's cold like right now where I'm at, any kind of heat and cold air is gonna basically build water up inside of the tank. So you always got to make sure that you drain the tank constantly. I guess that's another pro tip. Make sure you drain the tank constantly if you're in cold season, and you use your car every single day. Is important to drain this tank. So that's another pro tip. So I have the car on right now, and I'm gonna show you guys how to if you need to drain the tank. So I have the tool, this tool right here. I'll post the link in the description. I forgot the name of it. So this is how it looks. This is how the tool looks. It looks just like this. So basically what you will do is basically like a valve that, like, you put your air in your tires. Is a valve like you put air in your tires. So you'll basically just get the tool here, stick it in here, and then push down on it, push down on the valve, and it will let air out of the tire, air out of the tank. And that's another way to see if there's water in the system, and to drain some of the water out. And you could take this valve out that's inside of here, that's inside of there. You can also take this valve out with this tool, with this end right here. You can also stick it in there and take the valve out. So what you would do is basically stick this in here, and then you could tell if water's in there by just pressing down on it, and you can hear the air coming out of it. When there's a certain amount of air that leaves the tank, the compressors will automatically cut on and fill the tank back up. And you see how quick it was to fill up the air back into the tank with 2 compressors. So that's why I really recommend getting 2 compressors. And you saw how loud it was with the 2 compressors. So I also recommend the isolator kit for your car if you decide to do the same thing I did, or if you actually put the tank and the compressors in the spare tank and the spare tire area. I also recommend still getting the isolator kit. So that's another way that you can drain the tank. Of any kind of water substance. So in this video we talked about the front struts for the front of the car, the rear struts that you get with the kit, and then the rear bag that you get with the car too. And then you also get the 4-gallon aluminum tank that comes with the car, the 2 compressors that comes with the car, and the compressor air filters that also comes with the car. But the only thing that I informed you guys is that doesn't come with the kit is the second wiring harness and the second compressor. They're optional. So if you do, when you buy the kit, it does not come with the second compressor and second wiring harness. But I recommend everyone get the second compressor and the second wiring harness to be able to fill the tank up a lot quicker, and it's less noise in the long run. And then you also do not get the compressor isolator kit. That's also an option, which I also recommend, because it reduces a lot of the noise and vibration inside the car. So that's another thing. And then I showed you guys the water trap in the spare tire, which also comes with the kit. So that comes with the kit. So that's another good thing that comes with the kit. But the only thing that doesn't come with the kit is the second compressor and the second wire harness. But everything else comes with the kit. And the isolated kit does not come with the kit. So the second compressor, the second wireless harness, and the isolated kit does not come with the kit. But everything that I talked about today comes with the kit. So the manifold, the tank, the one compressor, the one compressor filter, the front and rear struts, and the rear bag comes with the kit. And not to forget the controller that comes with the car. There's a controller that I have inside that comes with the car, and the height sensors that come with the car. So I also showed you guys the height sensors that I recommend. There's a version where you do not need the sensors, but I highly recommend getting the height sensors, because if, let's say, anyone gets inside the car or in the rear seats, the car would automatically adjust to what your ride height is. So if any added weight gets into the car, it would automatically adjust to your ride height that you set. So that's one big feature that I wanted to have with my car.